guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with another review. This time I feel like, since I've been using this um 4 different products from the same company around like at the same time, so I just felt like instead of doing it separately and individually, which technically speaking would benefit my page, however, because in terms of like the views, it is pretty much because of the views, honestly, because each video will give me a lot more views, but I just feel like that doesn't really make sense in terms of how long the video will come out to be for each of the video for each of the products. So I just feel like, you know what, let me just rather do it in one go. So today I am specifically doing on Crepe Erase. I think that's how it's pronounced, supposed to be pronounced. It is Body Firm. So I believe it is Body Firm, and so let's start from here. This is specifically body smoothing pre-treatment. This is technically speaking body wash. So you will use this while you're in shower. And then right here, this is the, oops, my bad. This is the follow-up. This is a hydrating body toning mist. So normally how you have a toner for the face, this is like you can actually put this all over your body. Then right here is the lift and smooth neck firming treatment. And then last but not the least, this is the advanced body repair treatment. So I will go one by one, and I will also tell you what exactly it does and how I feel about each of the product. Take a first step to reduce the appearance of dry, crepey looking skin with Crepe Erase Body Smoothing Pre-Treatment by Body Firm. Formulated with our exclusive True Firm Complex and a blend of gentle exfoliator ABAs and BHAs. This silky emulsion removes dull surface layers to uncover smoother, softer, more radiant looking skin. Apply to moist skin in the shower or bath. Gently massage in circular motions to invigorate skin and buff away dull layers. Rinse with daily followed with our advanced body repair treatment, which is basically right there. Um, so yeah, I honestly did like this. It didn't really dry out my skin. It um did feel like it did what it's supposed to do, and I also like the fact that the cap really doesn't come off. You just have to. I have to clean this out. Um, you, oh, I can't do it with one hand, but like you have to act like it's opening. Well, I think it is open, and you just squeeze the top, and it will come out from here. Normally, you have to take the whole cap off, but yeah, it's like open and close. You just twist the cap, and then when you squeeze the bottle, it will just come out from here. Now, it does act like an exfoliator, so I would recommend not to use an actual body scrub exfoliator while you're using this, because this kind of does act as one. What I mean is, I know normally you're supposed to shower like I'm showering every day, right? Well, that does not mean that I wash my hair every day, but I do take showers every day. Now, if I use this one day, I'm not gonna use the body scrub the next day because I feel like this is already technically doing what it's supposed to do. So hence, I'm not gonna use the body scrub the following day. So I'm just letting you guys know that's how I feel. Like I don't want to overdo my skin in terms of removing dull skin. And normally the way you can remove dull skin is by removing dead skin cells, and that's normally done by an exfoliator, and this is kind of doing that. So I would not recommend going extreme, because then you're just basically damaging your own skin. Now, this is going to be the follow-up. This is a hydrating body treatment moist mist. I mean, I don't know why I said moist. This is formulated with water binding dry loose as well as our exclusive True Firm Complex. This light mist acts like a magnet for moisture, making it a perfect layering essence that preps the skin for and amplifies the result for our advanced body repair treatment. Use daily to lightly hydrate, tone, and refresh skin. Mist all over the body and follow with advanced body repair treatment. So as you can tell by this and this the directions, technically speaking, this is not necessary at this point. They're just saying to go from here to here, and this is saying that you have to go from here to here. So if you want to do it as an extra step, then obviously, yes, you will use the toning mist. Now, if your skin is extremely dry, um, let me backtrack. This overall product range of these four, um, it does. Let me move up because I feel like I need to include all of it while I'm talking in general. So I feel like this is pretty good for dry skin because that's partly the reason of this product. One being that it removes dull skin, obviously. So once you remove dull skin, it helps to it helps with penetrating the hydration aspect, whether you're using a sheet mask right after you come out of the shower or moisturizers afterwards. So the toning mist for this particular company, the Body Firm, it is to help start the process of hydrating your skin. So it does go into your skin and helps with the dryness. If for whatever reason your skin is extremely dry and you feel like, sometimes you know how you get flaky skin because of how dry your skin is on your face, then I would try to avoid that area with the toning mist until your skin does start feeling a little bit better. And I do recommend that you start hiding your skin with face masks, like the sheet mask specifically, eye mask, lip mask, wherever your dryness is, and try to pack as much as hydration as possible with moisturizers, morning and nighttime, and that will help. I will recommend to use a rose water mist or anything like that. Um, to make it a little bit easier, and then eventually once your skin starts feeling better, then you can always use the toning mist for this one. So I don't really recommend if this particular one if it gets really skin gets really extremely dry. If you see my previous videos, right now it is June 27th, I believe. Yeah, it's June 27th today, or June. Yes, June 27th today. And I mean, not June. Why am I keep on saying June? It's January 27th, 2022. I, I'm already ahead of everything by a bit over 5 months. I don't know why. It's January 27th, 2022, guys. Um, and this winter, since the beginning of January 2022, my skin has gone extremely dry, and normally my skin doesn't really get dry in the winter. It would a little bit, but not to the extent that how my skin has been this winter. And it did start feeling a little bit extremely tight. And what I realized that my main issue was that the heat in my room, um, not only comes from the first floor, because my room is on the first floor. Not only does my room get heat because of the heat that's being used on the first floor, but the heat also comes from the basement as well. So my room does tend to get extra dry and hot. Well, not necessarily hot, but it gets really dry in my room. The humidity gets crazy in here, so that's why my skin did start feeling dry. So I did kind of start realizing that was the main issue and not the weather itself. And right now the only issues I'm really having is like under my eyebrows and my eyelid areas, and probably like a little bit on the side of my eyes, like the outer side. So and bringing that back to this point, with the toning mist, that's the only part where I kind of tend to get irritation now since I started using this. So what I've been doing is I've actually recently, because I ran out of eye masks, so um, which I did reviews on already. So by the time I post this, those reviews will already be posted. So I ended up buying um, another eye mask. So I'm gonna do a review on that as well. Um, and I'm gonna start putting that on my eyes. And then right now I'm just trying to cover my eyes whenever I spray this now. So like that it doesn't sting my eyes, because everywhere else on my body and my face is pretty much okay with it right now. I didn't really have negative reactions other than around my eyes. Like my under eye area is fine as well. It's not like anything's wrong like it doesn't feel bad around there. So it kind of does a little bit of hydration, but not the maximum you want, like not crazy hydration, but it does the bare minimum. So honestly speaking, I don't know if I want to use this toning mist in the long run, because I feel like this is just like an extra step. And normally, if um if you want to use a facial tone, like a toner, like you will use that one, and then normally use a face mist separately, like throughout the day, whenever your skin kind of starts feeling dry, or you just want to refresh your face. That's what the toner, the mist would do. So I don't know how I feel about the toning mist, like two in one type of situation. So I personally don't want to use this in the long run. I would use the pre-treatment in the long run. However, I feel like I don't want to buy it consistently, especially of how much you get in the product, in the bottle, and the size of the bottle. So I don't know. I feel like I will use this probably once in a blue moon when I really, really need it. Now, the next step is this lift and smooth neck firming treatment. So this one specifically is to apply on and around the neck area in an upward motion from the collarbone towards the jawline. This is basically a way to tighten the skin to a certain extent. That's how you can, because if you do it anywhere around, it's kind of loosening the skin. So this, in a way, kind of like helping the wrinkles, the way you massage it, and then kind of not, less tight, not less tight, I mean more tight. This kind of also helps on, basically it just helps with the tightening in a way. Continue to massage neck in an upward movement until treatment is fully absorbed. Use AM and PM. Now, obviously, I can't say for sure that how my skin is feeling with this, because with something like this much of a product, this small amount, you can't really tell right away. It kind of does smoothens out my neck. Now, the lift and the firming part, I can't really say much, especially since my my neck area is still on a firmer side, for firmed side, and it's already kind of lifted. So I still have my collagen is still intact, pretty good. It's not like I have less collagen and loose skin, but in the long run, this will help out, and kind of slow down the aging process on my skin, especially around the neck area, because that is one area that we kind of neglect in terms of taking care of our skin. So in the long run, this, if you're like, I'm 28, so I feel like this is going to be more helpful and more noticeable in the long run. So if you're somebody who is of an older age and does really need to look after this neck area, then I would recommend to try it out in that scenario to see how it works out. I personally cannot recommend, like, I did not have a negative reaction to this. However, I can't really say if this is pretty effective, but the massage is the main thing, that will, the way it's said to massage it in and everything and stuff like that, and how you should be applying it in, that is helpful, and anybody can do it whether you use this product or not. I was talking about the light is not helping out. So I was saying, you don't need to use this particular product in order for you to go ahead and do an upward motion from collarbones to the jawline, and continue to massage it for a while, like roughly I would say a minute or two. In this case, it will be until it's dry. So I would say you could even do that with any product, honestly speaking, um, or wear any products. Um, just for your own purpose to make your skin feel better. So, honestly speaking, you can use that technique without even using this particular product. So you can even save yourself some money, and you can use some other moisturizer, and do the technique on your skin. So I'm just letting you guys know about that, to be on the safe side. And last but not the least is the advanced body repair treatment, and this is um uh it actually features the company Body Firm's exclusive True Firm Complex and Signature 9 super hydrated. Skin is left visibly smooth, firm, and touchably soft. Apply liberally onto dry areas the body massage in a circular motion until fully absorbed. For optimal results, use daily. Now, in this scenario, this basically means you don't need to use it on every part of the body, especially since I feel like, the amount you're getting, normally you get this amount for face moisturizers and not necessarily for the whole body. Hence why it recommended to use only dry areas. I know a lot of people do tend to be dry around certain areas of the face, if not the whole thing. Um, in between the fingers, like hold on, you see the U part of of the fingers, like um, so, and the knuckles normally tend to get dry, and then your elbows normally tend to get dry. Some people have like dry areas under the ankle, like not under the ankle, like but the heel area on your foot tends to get dry for certain people. So in that case scenario, you just apply to these areas. However, that means you will have to moisturize your body, rest of your body that is not dry, with some other moisturizer. And I know that a lot of people don't like that, and they prefer to use a moisturizer for the face and then moisturizer for the rest of the body, instead of just applying like certain areas um, with something to help with the dryness. And then it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like not a lot of people want to do selective areas just for the dry skin and not for the rest of the body, especially with the mountains that are coming in. So I feel like personally for me, yes, it did work with the dryness. It does help out, but I feel like I don't want to constantly buy this product and then select and apply on select areas and then put on moisturizer for the rest of the areas that I did not apply yet. So I normally would prefer to use a moisturizer that helps with dry skin, like for the overall body, and get more for my money, honestly speaking. So I would use this, but I would probably use this as a splurge and use it once in a while. Honestly speaking, I personally don't feel like I don't know. This is just my opinion though. I know if you're somebody who doesn't, hold on. If you're somebody who feel like you're okay with it, it's fine. I'm not okay with it. I feel like if I have to put like certain areas of on my hand and certain areas of my arms, certain areas of like my legs, like my knees, and then certain areas only on my face and not the whole face, then I feel like then I have to go in with moisturizer, either go over my whole body then instead of figuring out where I didn't apply it and then apply the other moisturizer in the rest of my body. And I normally don't want to do that. I just feel like I'd rather slather the moisturizer all around my body, and then if I have a separate one for the face, then I'll do that for the face. So that's how I feel like I would like to do it with the moisturizer. However, I do feel like that it did its work. So I personally would not use this again. I would use this one. I would rather have a separate one for face mists that I can use whenever I feel like it, for hydration or and a toner for a separate purpose. And this, yes, I'll use it once in a while, depending on how extremely crazy my skin is feeling in terms of dryness. So right now, my skin is obviously feeling really, really extremely dry. So I feel like I will use this in the winter time, instead of doing it the whole year around. So yes, so these two did pass the vibe check for me, but these two is like a no-no. And if you have normal skin, use it, it's fine. If you have dry skin, you can use it as well, but I do not recommend this one if you have extremely dry skin to the point where it's becoming flaky. So other than that, if you want me to do a review, let me know on any products that you may be interested in seeing. I will go ahead and look into it. Other than that, I will link in my Instagram pages. Make sure to follow, hit the subscribe button, the bell button. I'll be back for more. Stay safe and stay tuned, guys.